Shantae. Welcome back to my channel, Shake It Up with Shantae. If you've been here before, welcome back as always, and thank you guys so much. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome, and thank you guys as well. Today I'm going to be showing you guys my way of how I bake my ribs in the oven, my oven baked ribs. I already showed you guys a video of how I fry ribs, and if you want to check that video out, the link will be down in the description box. Go ahead and do so after you finish watching this video. But this video is going to be really simple and easy peasy. I try to make all of my videos simple. I try to use the simplest ingredients to make it easy for everyone. So without further ado, let's shake something up. Basically, you're going to just need a regular slab of ribs. If you want to use baby backs, that's fine. This is one slab of ribs, and this slab at my local grocery cost me $9.44. It's just a regular slab of ribs. It's a whole slab of pork ribs. I've never used beef ribs before. I've never cooked beef ribs before, so I can't tell you if the same time and the same temperature for beef ribs is the same with pork, because I don't know. I've never cooked beef ribs before. I love pork, so I use pork ribs. So this is one slab of pork ribs. So the next thing you're gonna need a whole onion. I will be using a whole onion, a little bit of mayo, some mustard, some liquid smoke, some barbecue seasoning, some garlic powder, a little chili powder, a little bit of meat tenderizer, a little bit of onion powder, and some water. And I also will be using a half a cup of oil as well. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to unpackage these ribs and give them a clean wash really quickly. All right, y'all, so I have washed my ribs. However you wash your meat, I mean, it's basic. However you wash any other meat, you wash your meat like that. That's why I didn't show you guys how I wash my ribs. But you just clean them how you want to clean them. Alright, so I have them in the pan. This will be the pan that I will be cooking them in the oven in. I'm going to also cut this in half. But before I do that, like on the other rib video, I show you guys to remove the membrane off of your ribs. And basically, it's this part of the rib. See how I kind of pulled this up already? It was attached to this, and you just want to get your thumb up under there, just like so. And then you're just going to pull this part off. Now, sometimes it will come off very easily, and sometimes it will be tough to come off. But you want to remove this. And this is what I was always taught to do. And I want to say that it makes your ribs a little bit more tender when you remove this, as well as you can get your seasonings in here better. So if you have to take a little knife and get up in there and remove that, then do so. But I'm going to remove mine off. Just like that. Sometimes you have to take a knife and get in there. And be careful, you guys, when you're doing this. Just take your time. See, and it's just going to come right off. Somebody asked me, my last, they said, I didn't know a rib had a membrane. Yes, it does. And that's it. That is it. If you want to cut the fat off your rib, you can. This is fat. This is not membrane. This is just fat. But, honey, I won't be cutting my fat off my ribs. But, no, I don't do that. I'm not cutting my fat off my ribs. I like the fat on there. But what I am going to do is cut this rib in half, so that it can cook easier. I'm going to cut this in half, just like so. And if you guys have to get you a really sharp knife, like this knife is really sharp, so it didn't take me long to just cut this. So I cut this in half, just like this. This is the back side of the rib. This is where the membrane is, on the bottom side of the rib, and this is the top portion of the ribs. So first I'm going to, let me wash my hands really quickly. Okay, first I'm going to go ahead and season, put the little mayo on here. I like to use mayo and mustard, something my grandmother taught me, and it keeps your meat moist. So I use, this is one slab of ribs. It's kind of a big slab too. So I used about 2 tablespoons of mayo and a tablespoon of mustard, and I'm just gonna rub this in. Rub this in just like this, front and back. Even if I was putting these on the grill, I would do the same exact thing. I would do the same thing, front and back. Okay. And I'm gonna be cooking them in this pan as well, front and back. Get it good, all massaged up in there. Okay. Alrighty. Let me rinse my hands out before I go to the next step. Okay, so I'm gonna take about a half a cup of oil. About a half a cup of oil. And I'm gonna put about a tablespoon of this liquid hickory, this liquid smoke. It's liquid hickory smoke. If you've never used this before, it gives you the taste and the smell as though your ribs was smoked. You know how you get that smoky smell and that smoky flavor from your ribs being smoked, or you smoke some chicken. You know, that's what this does. It's very potent too. So don't use a lot if you go get this now. If you don't have this, don't go out and buy this. If you don't want to do that, don't go out and look for this if you can't find it and buy this, because everybody don't sell this. But at my local grocery, they do. So I use this even when I want to do some baked chicken or something like that. I use this liquid smoke. So I'm gonna mix this about a tablespoon in with my oil. Oops. Now I'm gonna drizzle this on my ribs, not all of it. Just about that much. Okay. I'm gonna rub this in. I'm gonna use one hand to rub this in. Front and back. I can smell it. That stuff is, you can smell it. It smells just like it was smoking. You can smell it like this has been in a smoker. You can already smell it. Okay, now I'm gonna take my seasonings. This is the barbecue seasoning, and this has salt in it. So I won't be putting any salt on these ribs because this has salt in it. I'm gonna do front and back. Seasoning is key, you guys. Seasoning is key to every meal. Everything you cook, seasoning is the key. I normally try not to use seasonings that have salt in it because salt, regular salt, you can put that on anything that you've already seasoned that doesn't have salt in it. It'll bring out that flavor, like onion powder, garlic powder, chili powder, anything like that, and it doesn't have salt in it. But if you add salt, it brings out all of those flavors. So I try not to buy seasoning with salt in it. I'm gonna put some garlic powder on both sides. When you go out and look for seasonings, you can try anything, but mainly try to look for seasonings that does not have salt in them. That's the best thing you can do, and you can use as much of it as you like. This is just some chili powder. Seasoning makes everything taste good. If you don't season your meat, your beans, potatoes, your rice, if you don't season your food, man, it's not gonna be good. Somebody can cook the same exact thing you cook, same timing and everything, but if you got some seasoning on yours, I guarantee yours gonna be better. Onion powder, same way, front and back. Onion powder. And you can use this as heavy as you want to because it has no salt in it. And the only thing you're gonna get is flavor. I'm gonna be using a little bit of meat tenderizer. I really don't have to, but I'm gonna be using it. Because once I cook this in the oven on 350 for an hour, trust me, it's gonna be tender. And that's it, you guys. Any seasoning you have that you want to add, you can. As long as it doesn't have salt in it, you can add whatever you like to taste. If you want to taste, lemon pepper on your ribs, put you some lemon pepper on there. But lemon pepper got salt in it, so you got to be careful with lemon pepper. Anything you want to use that don't have salt in it, by all means use it. I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of parsley on this, just a little bit because I like it. I'm also gonna take some of this smoked liquid smoke, and I'll take a little bit of water, a little bit of liquid smoke, a little bit of water. Okay, and I am going to pour this in the bottom of this pan, just like so. Just a little bit, because I'm gonna cover this so it's gonna steam. And now I'm gonna sit this to the side while I chop up my onion. Give me 1 second. All right, so I sliced up my onions, you see, and I seasoned my onions as well, you all. I seasoned my onions, I seasoned everything. Only thing I put on was a little bit of the barbecue seasoning, some garlic powder, and some parsley, just to give it a little taste. And I'm gonna put this right on top of here, just like this. Season everything. When I tell you guys season everything, seasoning, seasoning, seasoning. I'm gonna always say that. If you want to fry you a can of Spam, season that Spam, honey. Season that Spam. If you want to fry you some bologna, season that bologna, baby. Let me cover this up. So you want to cover this, honey. You want to cover this tight. And since I only got this little foil, I got to use two pieces. So I'm going to cover this, honey, really tight. I'm going to let this cook for about an hour on 350, which my oven is already ready. It's ready and waiting on me and waiting on these ribs, honey. All right, you guys, in the oven it goes, and we will be back in an hour. All righty. In the oven it goes for 1 hour. All right, you guys, so my ribs has been cooking. Let me check on them, which they smell so good. It smells really smoky in here. I know they're done. They light skin. I'm want them dark skin. Woo, look at that. Y'all see that? So what I'm about to do is put my oven on broil. I'm gonna put it on broil on high. I'm gonna stick these back in the oven so it can crisp up on top for about 10 minutes. And we'll go from there. But I know they done. You see all the meat just coming off the bone. So I want them. Ooh, it smells so good. Y'all ought to smell that hickory smoke. Oh my God, it smells so good. So I put the oven on broil. It's on broil. It's on high. I'm going to stick these back in there uncovered so that the top can crisp. And I'm going to let it stay in there for about 10 to 15 minutes. And I'll be right back to show you guys how that looks. All right, y'all, see I let it brown. I put the oven on broil. And honey, I let it get a little crispy and a little brown. I'm gonna take this one out of the pan. This is hot. Take out the pan and put it on the plate over here. And I have some barbecue sauce. When I tell y'all this smells so good, and I can't wait to bite into this. Oh my God, it smells so good. Just tender. It's not too tender where it's just falling all apart. It's kind of perfect, almost. This is perfect oven baked ribs. When I tell you this is perfect, look how easy I'm just cutting that. Perfect. Oh my goodness. It smells as though I took these out of the smoker and that they've been smoking for about 10 hours, honey, in somebody's smoker. Look, listen, y'all. I don't really like barbecue sauce on my meat. I think if it's seasoned very well, you don't need barbecue sauce. But everybody don't think that way. I most definitely don't like sweet barbecue sauce. So what I did was mix some of this Hickory Smoked Craft barbecue sauce with a little bit of steak sauce in a bowl. You know, try to cut down the barbecue sauce. I like steak sauce on everything. I can eat that on everything. I'm just gonna drizzle that over these ribs. Ooh, I can't wait to taste this. I can't wait, honey. Okay, I'm gonna bite into one of these ribs. Oh my God, they so hot. They hot right now, y'all. Look, I can't pick these things up hot. Hold on, give me a second. All right, y'all, look, I let them cool down just a tad bit. I can't wait that long, y'all. Look, oh, I want this middle piece. Oh, God, Jesus. Look at that. Look at that rib, y'all. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, y'all. This rib so tender good. Y'all. This rib so good. Oh, Jesus. I had to sit the plate down. Oh, my Lord. Now, listen, y'all. If y'all don't want to go outside and catch the coronavirus, look, put your ribs in the oven. Do them just like I did. Put whatever seasoning you want on them, honey. Use that hickory smoke if you got it because it tastes so good. Season up them ribs, honey, and put it in the oven. Cover that thing real good. When I tell y'all, these are some of the best ribs I've ever eaten. Y'all gotta do that. I got me some baked beans. I got me a side salad. I got me some wine. Y'all know what time it is, honey, now. I'm finna tear this up. Look, listen. If you ain't never had ribs before, go ahead and make you some. If you've enjoyed this video, go ahead and subscribe. Don't forget to thumbs up the video. And don't forget about that notification bell so every time I upload one of these easy peasy recipes, you'll be notified. Bake you some oven baked ribs. Make you some. Bye, y'all.